Hello, good morning, good morning. Just gonna see who is jumping on live this morning, and we are gonna be talking about something very, very juicy today. So if I haven't met you yet, hello, make yourself comfortable, welcome along to my page. I do these weekly lives, usually every week, not always. Depends what's going on, but I try and do a weekly live dedicated to supporting you with your sensitive superpowers. So I support female change makers, spiritual rebels, to really unleash all of their sensitivity as their superpowers so that they can create compassionate change in their own lives, in the lives of their people, in their communities, and out into the world. So whether you are at the moment you're a mama, or you've got a business, or you are working in the community in some way, you have loads of incredible gifts within you. Your sensitivity, your insight, your empathy, your compassion. These are all incredible gifts that will allow you to live an abundant and expansive life. And also, these are all gifts that the world really needs. Okay, so it's really important that you are nurturing your sensitivity and you're working with your sensitivity in order to really have the life and enjoy the work that you're doing and really have the impact that you're here to have. And a big part of whether we feel expansive and whether we feel good, whether we feel like confident in our own skin, a big part of that is our intimate relationship, either the relationship that we're in or the relationship that we want to call in. And this is so important. And I was talking this morning to somebody and I was saying, we can compartmentalize our lives. Like we can say, work's going really well. I've got a great relationship with my kids at the moment. I'm really happy about this. But if we're not fully feeling expressed and appreciated in our personal relationship, like that has a huge knock-on effect, on everything that we do. So I'm going to share with you the only thing that you need to quit doing in order to really feel that sense of appreciation and joy and connection that you're looking for in your relationship or in a relationship that you want to be in. And it is so true that while we're running around saying, I want to feel appreciated in my relationship, and I want to feel this, and I want to feel that, and I want to feel this, and I want to feel that, and it's just not happening, and this isn't happening. We are not showing that to ourselves, okay? And therefore it's impossible for that to come through our personal relationship if we're not feeling it about ourselves. So here it is, the only thing that you need to quit doing, and that is people pleasing. And you may be watching this and going, oh, I've already done my work on people pleasing, or I don't really think I people please. And if you are in a relationship right now where you're not feeling 100% appreciated, or there's something that's not quite gelling or in flow in your relationship, I can guarantee you that you are people pleasing in some way. So if you followed me or listened to anything that I've shared or read anything that I've shared over the last 2 years, I've talked a lot about people pleasing. So within you as a sensitive woman, you have 5 inner fear freaks, and these are not inner fear freaks to go to battle with or to beat yourself up about. It's understanding that they are elements of your stories and your experiences that will keep on coming up and trying to control the direction you're going in or what's going on right now for you, until you unattach to those stories. So you really have to understand that you have within you a people pleaser, a control freak, a perfectionist, a drama queen, and a rebel. And the rebel is an interesting one. The rebel is often the your inner child. So within you, with those 5 inner fear freaks, like I say, it's not about going to battle with them or feeling shit because you have them. It's about understanding, okay, so this is part of my experience. This is part of my this is part of what's brought me to where I am now. So I need to unattach those stories. I need to understand that this is happening. that there is a certain word that can bring this up for me. There is a certain person that might bring this up for me. There's a certain situation that might happen. And the way you get really connected and you can notice that and you can be more aware of that is by having, your daily practice in whatever form that looks like. I've just run a Soulful Summer program, which was a 10-minute practice every day that you could do at any point, at any time. But the idea was to be consistent and to do things that made you that helped you connect with your body and with your breath and with your soul. So it's not about making this really complicated. It's about finding those ways. And when you find that way to connect daily, when you're sitting down or you're on a yoga mat or you're running, it's so transferable then if you've got the awareness and the energy behind it to bring that into as many different moments of your day as possible. And it's about upping the presence. It's about upping the mindfulness that you're experiencing, so that it becomes easier and easier to notice, oh yeah, that's showing up here. Okay, I need to release this. I need to bring some more love to myself in this situation. So let's look specifically at when the people pleaser rears her head in your personal relationship. And it may be really apparent, or like I said, it might be that for you like, I don't really think I people please. But like I say, if there's an area in your relationship that doesn't feel right, there is people pleasing going on in some way. And it can take the forms of many different things. It can be really apparent that you are putting your needs last, that you are not in connection with what is making you happy. And that's like the kind of base part to start with. That's always like kind of the first layer to start with the people pleaser. Like when you literally are putting yourself last in your relationship and you're putting your partner's needs before your own. If you're at that stage, then that's a big topic to cover. It's big. But once you're aware of that, it's all about using the antidote for the people pleaser. And the antidote is to put yourself first, right? Which sounds really easy, but I know it can be hard if you've got an ingrained habit of not doing that. So it's about practicing that, and it's about, being open to allowing yourself to put yourself first and trying it out and having supportive women around you so that you can say, this is what I'm doing today. I am not going to say yes to everything. I am going to actually say no to this, and instead I'm going to put this in my diary for myself. With the sisterhood, every Sunday I recommend to the members of the group, look at your planner, look at your diary. First thing you schedule in is your 30 minutes minimum self-care. Whatever that self-care looks like for you. It could be reading a book, it could be going for a walk, whatever it is. And obviously as well, it changes depending where you're at in your cycle, because your self-care, you want that to change and adapt to how you're feeling throughout your month, throughout your cycle. So have that 30 minutes scheduled in. So that's really the starting point. If you're at that point with the people pleaser, and it's just like, I'm just putting myself last in this relationship, it's putting yourself first, and it's then putting the action into place to do something, to do some self-care every day that allows you to feel good within your body, within your skin. The next level is codependency. So that's when you are relying on your partner to make you happy, or you think that you have to, you think your partner's happiness relies on you. And that is that can be quite entrenched. And with that area, it's about really doing the work to release that. And we're in a new moon right now, so this is a brilliant time to work with the moon energy and to set this as one of your intentions to release over this new moon. And again, to find support around you so that you can share that this is something that you're going through, journaling around it, and allowing yourself to be imperfect, and to go on this journey with yourself, to let go of that. Visualization is really good when it comes to codependency. Visualizing yourself in feeling total, looking, feeling, hearing, whatever you are, auditory or visual or kinesthetic, seeing yourself like totally happy in your own skin, you know, through that connection to yourself. And again, this is about deepening your own connection with yourself so that you can get that, you can feel that from within you, because it is all an inside job. Okay, you're then looking at taking it to perhaps another stage, which could be around the sex and the intimacy in your relationship. And this is a whole topic of its own, but it's about really noticing those ingrained habits and stories and beliefs that we've been brought up with about your needs versus someone else's needs. And this can be a very tricky and very sticky subject to look at, but it's very important, because how you are expressing your needs and having your needs met and how you're valuing those have a direct proportionate effect or impact on how everybody else, everything else that's going on in your life, okay? And you know, if you go to the yogic lineage, when we talk about, you know, the energy flow and the way that we want the energy, the life force to move through us, where we look at where our creativity and our sexual expression lie, they are in the same area. So you want to look at how you can block that, right, so that you can let your creativity flow as well. So everything is so interlinked. I'm really aware that this is a 20-minute live, so I can't go into a lot of depth in this, but if you want to go into this in a bit more depth, and you're not already part of the free community, I'll pop the link below. Come in and chat, because this month we are going to look at people pleaser and the people pleaser within our sex life. So that's going to be a free masterclass. It's going to go on within, there'll be information about it in the free community. So I will pop that link below. And this is, you know, this is something that's so important that we look at, like how we are people pleasing in our sex lives and how we're going to let that go. So I'm going to pop the link in here so you can come and join the free community. A couple other things before I go. First off, whether you have been live or on replay, please let me know what's resonated for you with this, and if you've got any questions at all that you don't feel like you want to share on this page, that's totally cool. Come into the free community and ask in there. It's you know, obviously it's a closed group, so if there's something that feels a little bit you know, a little bit more raw, come and share it in the group. You know, it's a really supportive space, so you can come and share it there. And so let me know what's resonated. And if you feel this would help other women in your life, then please share this video, share this live. And you know, this is really about how we do show up for ourselves and how we can show up for other women as well, because we're allowing, through our learnings and our processes and what we're experiencing, we're allowing other women who perhaps are not in the same position as us, who don't have the same privileges as us, we're giving them space to be able to be heard and be seen as well. So it's really important that we do this work. Okay, so I'm about to hop off. Before I go, at the moment, the Sisterhood, which is my membership academy, is closed. The doors are currently closed for enrolment. If you want to go on the waiting list so that you can be told when the doors are open, you also get a beautiful free gift when you sign up on the VIP waitlist. I'm going to pop that link below as well, so that you can find out a bit more about the Sisterhood, how it all works, and get yourself a really fab free gift as well. And yes, that is all for today. I hope that you are feeling good. I hope this has supported you in some way. Please let me know if it has, because it's always so good to hear that. It's always good to know what is sitting and what's supporting you. So sending you lots of love, and I will see you soon. Bye.